Alright, so today we're going to talk about something that nobody asked for. And when I say nobody, I mean very few people asked for this. Can the Knicks make the playoffs? The short answer is yes. So the Knicks have been playing pretty decent basketball this year. We're all familiar with how trash they've been over the last few. And by the last few, I mean probably the last 10. Barring a few years where Melo did what he did, but we'll leave that for another time, another video, another discussion. So currently they're ranked 7th in the league. They're a little bit below 500, 15 and 16. They have a game against Golden State today. So let's talk about it. Do I think they can make the playoffs? Possibly. Do I think they'll make an impact? Maybe not. Julius Randle is an all-star, can't take anything away from him. He's averaging 23 points, 11 rebounds, and 5.5 assists. The team as a whole, they're 4th in rebounds, and they play pretty good defense under Thibodeau's system. The biggest problem though with the Knicks is scoring. They currently rank 30th in points per game, even though they have several quote-unquote 3-point shooters who should be contributing at a higher clip, who currently don't. So Alec Burks, whatever his name is, he's supposed to be there for that purpose. He gives us buckets every now and again. There's also Derrick Rose, who since the trade, he's been decent. He plays along well with Emmanuel quickly. He's been trying to get Toppin moving, and we like it. We like to see that. But at the same time, Reggie Bullock is another one of them. But at the same time, averaging 30th in the league kind of just shows that, there's not really much scoring option there on the Knicks. And if you know anything as good as the defense is, you have to score to win games. Is their defense enough to get them through several rounds of the playoffs? Currently, don't see it. Another thing that we should note is that there's a lot of hero ball being played on the Knicks. I call it Julius Ball right now, and that's no shot to other guys who come on and make their contributions. Like, I love Emmanuel quickly, he's a star. But at the same time, none of the guards are averaging 5 assists. I think at most 3.7, 3.9. As I said, Julius Randle gives us 5.5, but he's not a guard. So the question is, if there's a real team system where it comes down to scoring in the way that it does to defending, right now I don't see one. I'm enticed and looking forward to see what kind of moves they will make in the offseason to pick up a shooter, or find a way where they can get some of these quote-unquote 3-point guys open a little bit more, because currently it looks dismal. But I'll tell you what, if they're really trying to make a playoff run, like a deep playoff run, they'll need a shooter. There's no two ways about it. And not just any shooter. Someone who can start and also contribute to the defensive side of the ball and work within Thibodeau's system. That's where it is right now. So even if they find themselves in a playoff spot or a playoff contention, they're going to have a lot of problems on the offensive side of the ball, because the team isn't constructed for that. Looking for some off-season pickups, do I think that they can make a splash in the playoffs? No. Will they make it? Yes. Do I think that it will be fun to watch? Absolutely. I think they are at times a fun basketball team to watch, especially this year, coming off of the things that all the Knicks fans have experienced years and years and years prior. There are a few quote-unquote box office enough names and guys who are showing up a little bit more, but don't expect anything out of the first round, not unless they make some trades, and even then second at most, and that is really banking on them getting a marquee piece from trading. It's being reported currently that they're looking towards like Bradley Beal, seeing what he's up to, looking at Zach LaVine, seeing what he's up to. None of those guys I think would actually leave where it is that they're at to go to New York, especially because Bradley Beal is having the season of his life, Zach LaVine is having the season of his life, and they're both making efforts to come up within the Eastern Conference. So I can't see it, but maybe there is someone else who is out there that could be fit for that role. But outside of it being a marquee name, I don't see anything for the Knicks. Their chances of making it, pretty decent, at least playing games. There are other teams who are fighting for positions within the bottom of the table. The Chicago Bulls being one of them. Charlotte with LaMelo Ball, who's been phenomenal this season for his rookie year, probably rookie of the year. We can talk about that at a later date. And there's never a good time to sleep on Miami. But as bad as I say things may be for the Knicks currently, they're just a few games out of the top three, because the East is, as we know, the East. So good luck to them. Will they make the playoffs? As I said, yeah, more than likely. Do I expect them to make a big splash? No, not really. At the end of the day, some of this is fact, but all of it is opinion. Take it how you like it. Have a good day.